This is game 2. We're doing 3 games, so if he wins this one, it's over. If it's not, we'll have a Super Bowl at the end. But right now, we're just probably going to do a playoff game, so it might not end, you know. Sorry, that's not the playoff. Yeah. We'll go quick presentation. You know it's being done, so quick. I don't know. We're just going to do this. We'll just do it somewhere else. We'll do like the Pro Bowl Stadium. How about that? So if he wins, it's over there. Yesterday was a bad day for me on games. What we coming out with the game MLB series today too?
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on
right now. I'm beating him 3-1.
Coming up, we've got
So it's game 5 today. If I beat him today,
team, the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks.
If I beat him today, it's over. Because we're doing 7. So
But for the call of this one, let's send it out to our EA Sports broadcast.
hope we win that one.
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson, coming out here. And while the MVP award looks like it will be Lamar Jackson's, not Russell Wilson's, he had a heck of a season. Over 4,000 yards for the 3rd time, 31 touchdowns to just 5 interceptions. And CD, while we saw the emergence of DK Metcalf late in the year, does Russell Wilson need more surrounding him firepower-wise offensively?
They certainly do, and I think the Seattle will work to get that. And if they're looking at the receiver position and you're looking at the draft, it's a really deep wide receiver class for 2020. So they'll have opportunities there. I think they'll just continue to fortify. They're going to want to get their running backs back. They had a couple that got dinged at the end of the year, and Chris Carson and Rashad Penny. But they get back to being Seattle that way, running the heck out of it and throwing to those big wide receivers. They feel pretty good about what Dangerous can give them at the quarterback position. And how about what he did at the Pro Bowl?
Oh, that was neat.
That, right? Yeah. He was voted the starter. Looked at Drew Brees and said, hey, you're Drew Brees. He should start ahead of me, and gave up his position. Very cool.
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Tell y'all what, boys. We ain't playing around today.
On 1st down, it's Carson.
Nice run.
Taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. And one of the big bodies helping out this offense is your boy, Upati.
And all he wants to do is have running
Came back,
plays
get him back caught, boys.
And smack
nice
people.
job.
From just shy of midfield,
God, he's
Wilson
getting in me.
steps
He's
away
getting
to his
everywhere.
left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take
how like in the beginning of the game he said
with his legs.
the defensive line is going to step
That
up.
also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Not mine though. My line sucks.
Wilson now off the bootleg.
Dang, I don't have nothing.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now Austin. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Nice job, boys. Nice job. That's the way they didn't take.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's get in there. You know the first
now it's
play.
a bootleg with
Ah,
Prescott.
he fell. That's pick. Ah, you gotta get those, man.
That's knocked down and
Good
incomplete.
job.
Bradley McDougald that time able to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now the first
Good
down
boys.
for Ezekiel
Nice
Elliott.
job.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Seahawks, here's their defensive lineup.
Ezekiel Ansah out of BYU. We call him Ziggy, and he knows where the quarterback is on every play.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty,
Good
but I just don't think
job.
So. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
Honestly, I just want to let it go because I know it's going to roll out of bounds.
I'm with
But
you.
then I
There was
don't.
contact, but I'm happy they kept that
Should let
flag
go.
in the back pocket. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
Something I
Just a
hate
yard
about
on the pickup
Seahawks,
there,
their
and it'll
line
bring up a
sucks.
2nd and 9.
Like, they're
One
the
thing to keep in
worst.
mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Thank you.
Now a toss left side into the
Smack
hands
him.
of his tight end.
Hey, that's the way to
And
knock
able
one
get
down,
it
boy.
across the 20 before they get to it. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk 1st.
Hey, you gonna get smacked like that, but hey, they get that much yards. Hey, who cares? Get smacked.
They'll run on 1st down.
We can't run. Look at him.
Try to find a
He
lane,
sucks.
but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
We're just going to have to beat them with passing.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Flushed out right.
I don't just still come hold him.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds.
How can you
according to
not
the
just
headlines.
stop?
Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The threat of a second straight
Don't even
punt
know what
to
I'm
start
running.
the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Throw it. Just throw it out.
Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Why do they roll out that way when everyone else is the other way?
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
This is a Pro
First quarter
Bowl.
only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing.
These are your same people, son.
It's tough to do better than that. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Dallas takes over possession. It was a tough year in Big D. This was a team with Super Bowl aspirations in training camp. Got off to a 3-0
Yeah,
start.
just to wear them,
Got
Katie.
Zeke signed
If you
in
watch
the
the
fold,
NFL,
but
you
then the
might
wheels
have
started to
known.
come off from that
Leave
3-0
it.
record. 5-8 the rest of the way for an 8-8 finish. Not enough to win a down NFC East, and also not enough for Jason Garrett to keep his job. So now Mike McCarthy enters the fold.
And when you look back
Mike
at this
McCarthy,
roster, and
he
as you said, a
sucks
team
too.
with Super Bowl
If it ain't
aspirations,
suck, sucked so bad he would do something at Green Bay. It's pretty sad that the first year coaching went there was better than him, and he's been there so dang long. Sad to me, boys. Sad to me.
To contend for a Super Bowl, just never really got going with consistency.
I'm tired of hearing Mike
better teams that they played, and as you noted, finished 8-8.
Dude, so good he'd have won something at
very good roster.
Green Bay.
A young quarterback in Dak Prescott. So it's the second act for Mike McCarthy. He has something he feels like he needs to prove after the win in Green Bay.
I tell you what he's gonna prove, he sucks.
That they need to improve on, and a lot to
Dallas, they don't have nothing to improve on. They just need to they have a gay quarterback. So.
By the way, since they did not win the NFC East, that's now 15 straight seasons that the NFC East has not had a repeat champion.
Can you say volatile division?
Absolutely.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and those creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Prescott finding Witten. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right, got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
That is not my thing.
It's a first down following a gain of 3.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
I already knew this.
Keep on the ground with Elliott. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Prescott now from the 50. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Markevious Mingo, the former number 6 pick. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Let's go, boys.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
That's all we needed. Good job, guys.
Coming to the line here to
Good job, guys.
The Seahawks offense. We've seen both of these
now we just need to get running stuff started. Let's fall in place. Let's fall in place.
Here 1st and 10.
He looks like you. True. No muscles. True. Hey, true.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
True. I forgot.
Down. A very solid gain on that play.
On the move to his
We gotta shake one of them. Shake one of them.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
There it is.
Wilson's pass complete to
nice job.
And he'll take it down shy.
That's the way to move the ball.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Let's play first quarter right here, boys. Let's make it a good one.
2nd down. It's Carson.
Nice
tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
But they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They have punted on the last 2
Oh, we got something going, boys.
Starting to come to the front.
Hey, I feel it. I've not played Madden since like yesterday, since like a month, and I'm feeling it, boys. Oh, God. Just throw that thing. Yeah, nice.
The tight end Ed Dixon was the target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Throw it to the wrong guy. I was looking for the cross slant.
And it'll be 3rd down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Wilson.
Now I'm stuck here trying
to his left.
Dude, you gotta go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, boys. Thank you, boys. That's all we wanted right there. Oh, it ain't first and goal. Look, I'm at the 10-yard line. That's crazy.
You never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football.
That's how you run the ball, bud. Touchdown!
A 10-yard touchdown run. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there.
I missed the
and they got in for 6 points.
Now I do. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's get around him, boy. Now come across. Good, boys.
Return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Prescott now.
That's mine.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
That's what we do, boys. Type in the comments. That's what we do. That's what we do.
What's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated.
Under pressure, and he will go down.
I saw something on that play, boys. We're about to get that. We're about to get it. I'm telling you, we're about to get it. Hopefully. He covered it.
Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. The turnover put him in great
when you
field
think
position.
you were so good,
No, not at all.
but you are still losing. That's nothing that he can fix. I don't even know what's going on here. I'm just trying to run the ball. It said primary DK Metcalf. That means DK Metcalf is getting the ball. Shut up. You're losing, Dumbo. Have you not saw the score? I'm just saying, have you saw the score? Yeah, it does matter. You're losing. What's that?
Have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That is bombs away right there.
Let's go, boys.
Tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Now, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine a head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
That's fielded in the end zone.
That's what we do, boys. Good job, number 20.
Is going to cost him about 7 yards. I think that's your taken down back shy of the 20. Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the 2nd quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football.
He might not put his foot down, but I'll stick him down, boys.
Find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to
his
own
around.
receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Watch St. Clair. Nope.
On 2nd and a couple. Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
Why did I miss that tackle?
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. And he is down deep into Seattle territory.
That's what we do.
It's a big play for the Cowboys on third.
That's what we do.
43
Russell
yards.
don't got no clue.
For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big
Yeah,
play
you
that
running
they
out that
needed.
middle too.
Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
That's what we do.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
That's what we do.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard
Dan
line.
thinks he's cool. He's still losing. He's at the touchdown.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he'll take it.
And I'm in it, too.
End zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
He's still losing.
From 8 yards
Okay, it doesn't
out,
matter.
as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score.
First you gotta make the
But that
dang field goal.
touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Now you need to find it.
Good field goal kick. I like that one, boys. Type in the comments. We like those.
Now he's back
Can't
out
make
there
a
to boom
33-yard
this
field
away,
goal.
maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
I'd rather not be returnable.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks
We need 5 yards
offense.
each play.
And
Just
fortunate
run
to
down
get
the
points on
clock.
the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do
You can
so.
get a little more if you want. Hey, now
In
we don't
today's
play.
game, are
Not
so
wrong,
good
not
and so
wrong.
skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
You know he's like a
We'll see
million.
if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Run down the clock. What? I'm throwing the ball.
He's taken down. Robert Quinn. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the
What?
biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Sacks
I'm not
a growing
throwing
theme
the
in
ball,
this
like,
first
literally
half.
threw the
This is
ball.
second and long. Here's Wilson. Going for
Drop him
Metcalf
deep,
on the
my boys.
deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
It always starts with something
They set themselves
stupid.
behind the chains, trying to get it all back
You know
in
why
one
it
play,
starts
and
with
it
something
backfired.
stupid? When me hit something, it's not throwing.
His way into a 3-0
So that's
right.
why I like MLB, because it lets you, it like, you know,
Get it back one
it's
pitch
not
at a time. In
stupid.
this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 18 on that
Baseball
one, and
is
it's a
too.
Dallas first down.
Oh, you get in front of a 90-mile-per-hour fastball and get hit. Okay.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on
A
defense.
shoulder pad.
Sudden change,
You have a
defense,
helmet on,
stop.
Caden.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Trey Flowers turns it on the 18-yard line. Cooper was the intended target.
Hey, we're going to get these things. It's going to pop up on the screen. Something good happen. So right across. That's what we do, boys.
Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden
Hey, nice job.
Kansas City
Run,
was
fat boy,
gonna get-
run.
35-31, I believe.
That's
they
what
predicted.
for. Chug it,
Most of the
son.
predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they
That's
lost.
the NFL
Not
drive.
only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Forced out to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
On second down now, it's Carson.
Go, Pity! I mean, oh, Carson.
You don't even know your
That
own
one
job.
covers 24
Yeah, we have more
yards. It's
than
a
one. We
first
don't
down.
run a Zeke all day.
Strong,
And still
explosive
can't
run
win.
that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled.
He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball.
I hope he can smoke Russell. If he can't, he probably don't need to be a running back in the
He's a
NFL.
stack sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs. And
Watch
he's
out,
going to go
man.
for it.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Nice run.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
I really like that run.
Let me get a look close TV so I can actually see who I'm throwing to, boys.
Now, here's Wilson on first down. Buying time to his left.
Nice throw.
He's got the tight end, Vanette.
And I'm in there, boys.
Score.
Hey, can I tell y'all something?
Touchdown,
Let me tell you something. That's
15-yard
what
touchdown
we
grab. And the
do.
Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the
Good
20
job,
to the
boys.
22-yard line.
Pat yourself on the back, Wilson. And definitely Carson for finally
Here's the
getting it
Dallas
going.
offense now heading back out onto the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm
We know
trying
who he's
something
going to.
on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say
Lucky's
it's
playing
not worth
with
trying, but I'm
Lucky's
running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Elliott going to bite off about 7 on that one. A good run on first down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the 40 now on second down, Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time
Go.
today.
Y'all got to
Shaquille
run.
Griffin with a
He's
pass.
gone. He's gone. Keep. What? Oh my God! How did he remove the dang controller? That tells you the game right there.
Now a timeout taken.
That tells you the game. Ken, I did not even move it. I'm dead serious. I had the thing going straight the whole time. Dead serious.
This is a quick incompletion. This is
Prescott was
likely the
behind me.
last play here of this first half.
The running back got so scared and glitched the game.
Well, I had to get this thing out my hand right here now.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And
All right, nice
that
job.
is
Nice job.
incomplete. 2 seconds left
Hey,
on
he
the
saw
clock.
Big Boy
The
Prescott.
intended receiver
Big
was
boy
DK
Prescott
Metcalf.
sucks, I'll tell you that.
He saw Big Boy,
So with
71,
2 ticks left here in the
and
half, on is
Prescott
the field goal
covered.
unit.
He wasn't
A
taking
33-yarder from the
Might have
left
missed it.
hash.
Nope, nailed it.
And Myers able to knock it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you
I needed a
crosstown
score
to our
right there,
studios
boys.
here in Orlando and check it. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome
Matt,
everyone to this slimmed down
cares?
version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has certainly been one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference as the teams have already come back out onto the field for the second half. So let's get you back out as well to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not where they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points
No,
on the board.
okay, he was mad because we're beating them, boys.
They go play action here on first down.
Maybe another pick?
And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. It's
know,
a gain
went
of
left.
16 in the Dallas first down. You know, despite the
I would've
scoreline,
left too, y'all
I think
suck.
they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away
You
from
didn't
getting
beat us,
right back
Kenny.
in
We
this
didn't
game.
play all this year. Just be quiet. Y'all didn't even make it to the playoffs. Say that one more time.
Mojo!
Say that one more time last season.
That just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Okay, and count the latest Super Bowl.
Because that's been an issue for them in
Y'all
this
haven't had
game.
a Super Bowl since freaking. That's. Y'all haven't had a Super Bowl since like. Oh no.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not
Hey,
hang
make sure
on.
y'all
It's third
subscribe to
down.
Touch Game Plays Number 7.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll lose
a hit
stick. At the 32. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Use our hit stick.
They got to do a much better job.
Use our hit stick.
Watch fake. Watch fake. Watch fake. Let's go, boys. That's what we do. That's what we do, boys.
The punt, it doesn't work out, and the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding.
That's what we do, boys.
It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT.
He about quit, guys.
Unfortunate too, because you know they thought they had something there.
I don't think he can finish the game. When he loses, he just can't do it.
They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot.
There he goes, left side.
Let's go, boys. Nice execution right there. Yeah, slow clap, actually. I'm sorry.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
Nice job, boys.
The Seahawks are able to stretch that lead.
Are you going to come back like you did yesterday?
Always important to get the first
or is it over?
Second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude.
So actually should be 4 more points out of it. That one, 31-6, but my game wanted to run out of bounds. But hey,
that doesn't happen.
Hey, it's okay, boys.
Almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how they play the rest of the game.
27-6 is still pretty bad, boys.
To the back of the end zone.
Ain't nothing that he can't fix. It's just his team, they suck.
Now Dallas gets set to take.
We'll be playing the MLB series today. See if we can put that one away. And tomorrow we'll go ahead and put this one away. Cause who really thinks he's gonna beat me? Look at him now. Look at him. Ain't nothing that.
Now with a 1st and 10.
He's whipping that butt. He don't know what to do, boys.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
You know who it's going to.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray.
Is he quitting, boys? No, I don't know, not yet. But you can tell he slowed down a little, you see, because he don't want that score up, boys. I think he don't know that the time is stopped.
Isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most.
Same
That's
guy.
the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just
you remember what happened last night? You see, he runs the same play over. Now he's changing it. But hey, guys, it's okay.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
This is 3rd down. He dropped it.
Cooper's got it.
He dropped it, Caden. Feels 3rd down out there.
Before he's taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Prescott now.
If I know now, we want to run that play I just did.
This second half, 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Elliott. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. He's at the 30, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 62 yards, and the Cowboys cut into that lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball down.
This is funny. Brothers dancing, buddies losing 13-27.
Make a comeback.
13-27.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
13-27. 13-27.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here.
Oh, you better be glad. Like about put on his burners.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One 1st down, you're almost in
put on his burners. Yo,
Proud got
bolt the dice.
The Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
Hey, nice run.
For this drive,
just bounce them off of you. Bounce them off. It's not you, buddy. It's not you. It's them.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson, he'll let this go for the end
might go
zone.
deep for this one.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
We got them beat, boys.
On the deep
I
ball.
swear we do.
Oh,
What?
Incomplete. Nearly the pick they
They're
needed.
not coming.
They
I
would've
know,
walked
but
one there,
still.
at least it does get them to 4th down. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown the last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown,
You're dumb.
My goodness, another
If you'd have saw
interception.
that what I just left open, you would have thrown that circle, running straight route. I brought him in wide open, touchdown all day. Not even, but you always so used to running the same play, throwing to the same guy. It just cost you. I know, but I'm just saying, it just cost you. That's what I'm saying.
confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
Yeah, finally for
Maybe
that
someone
thing.
ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Here's
Ain't nothing that a bear can't fit. Ain't nothing.
Wilson gonna throw again. He hits his running back, Procise.
Man, you gotta go, fat. You fatty. Go.
Back at the 38. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Third and long. It's Wilson.
Thank
He's going to find his running back.
Thank
It's
you.
complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate.
Good job,
and
boys.
oftentimes when you start counting receivers,
Let's stop him, nail
that's exactly
one
what
right
you
in his
do. You
face,
start
and
with
it's
the
over,
widest
boys.
receiver, work your way inside.
I
Who gets
don't think
lost
there's a
sometimes?
comeback
The back
possible
in the
after you
backfield.
nail 3.
That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll
Nice
take it back
job.
to about the 19-yard line.
That's what we do.
And out now come the Cowboys. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott.
Hit him.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down.
Ain't nothing that a bear can't fix.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott.
Pick.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Prescott.
Not to
And now
him.
here's another interception.
Bring it in, boys. This time we're going in, though. We nailed it, boys. Nice job.
Touchdown.
Do the McGregor walk. We like McGregor.
This
Go,
team wanted to put it away
Connor.
before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet,
Go,
if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
Yeah.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs
RKO.
for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It
RKO.
just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right?
RKO.
Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added. Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater.
What's going to work on today, boys?
You think about it, CD, for Polamalu.
He thought he was so good yesterday, winning, jumping around. We're a new person.
His 16th.
Thank you.
My goodness, another interception.
I picked that so hard the battery level went down low, boys.
And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the third
I wish you'd have brought that one back,
since
too.
the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much
Oh, God, I threw it to the wrong part.
throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who getting 4 interceptions or more in a game.
I'm telling
I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Sorry, my mic came undone.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again.
It's my
You
fault.
saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Good job, Russell. Run him over.
Can you block? Quit running that way.
That was my fault. I was far away from the TV. I didn't see the guy. I just set up right. That's when Mike came undone. Well, hey, freak, who cares? Let's have some fun, boys. Oh, that's my fault if he scores. I
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Hey guys, type in the comments. It's the team. Ba 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 ba. That's why you have 0 views and another pick. Ba 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 ba.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know,
It's
but
okay.
September
You get a little
10th.
misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts.
Let's
We
go,
just
boys.
finished
This
off
is what
season
we do.
100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
Nice route. Why'd y'all run into each other?
That's right.
When his camp starts, OTAs, mini camps, we'll follow the draft, we'll do all the football things, but there'll be nothing like Thursday, September 10th, 2020, and they'll likely...
Dude, I didn't even run that play.
Escape, and he goes down. Robert Quinn able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing is Wilson. Steps away. He's going to run, but he's got a long way.
Got it.
Got it all right.
He's so scared. He just jumped, man. He's so scared, boys. Stop running my shirt on the floor.
Down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
Smack him.
yeah, either get down,
Get on the ground. Quit playing defense.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
With 8 turnovers.
On play action, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by
Y'all
for
saying
the
it when
sack.
put it in the comments. That's
Lead a
what we
big play
do.
Here will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Completes it to
Smack him.
Jason Witten.
Boom.
He'll be brought down.
Throw him
losing
down. That's where he is.
yardage back at the
Trash.
40.
Put him right where he belongs.
Less than a yard, and it brings up 4th. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you could see the lost yardage about to develop. but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's
Ain't
really hard to
no
be
way.
and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Now on fourth down, they threw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're over 2, if they
Nice
get into a
block.
third situation, head coach might say,
Give me
"Hey,
that
you gotta be
yards.
ready for this one." Might
Give
get
me them
radio
2
silence
yards.
back.
Give me them
Look to me like the
yards.
adopted my kindergarten teacher always said, if at first you don't succeed,
And
try,
free is
try
better than
again.
2.
And
Thank you.
finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up.
Throw that thing. I'm throwing it. It's not
Loss
throwing
here
it.
as he's taken down. The tank.
He's
DeMarcus
scared.
Lawrence
Yeah,
for the
okay,
sack.
You really want to go look at the stats against Dak and then Russell Wilson, Cater?
Russell Wilson was
Okay.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
You don't even
Now
know
Wilson.
football, son.
And the pressure gets to
Threw
him
it. I'm
again.
like throwing the ball.
DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
Not in America, idiot.
We'll be back.
That's not in
after this.
America.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
See how he always fusses? But if you go back and look at the YouTube video, he stopped
Here's
fussing when
Austin.
he's winning because he gets so mad. Just go
A good
on.
return there.
He gets mad when he loses. So
And
let
the
him
offense
lose.
will take over
I'll just let him
with a
lose.
new
He says I
set of
suck,
downs.
but I'm sorry if you
Now
look
here
top.
come the Cowboys.
I don't
And
know if
last
I
time they were
suck.
very fortunate
Think
this
it
offense. They
might
went for turn it over in
be
their own
you
territory,
that suck.
but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach?
Dun,
That was planned going
dun,
into it, not
dun,
necessarily to
dun.
not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense.
Well, let's
very
run
much,
down
and I
this
think that's how he's gonna play this
time,
game.
boys.
Go
Let's
for
get
it,
this
be
series
aggressive
1-1.
because
We'll take care of him like we
Alabama's
did
backing
today.
me up over here on my
Like we do
side.
tomorrow. We always. He can't win, boys.
Now this one over
He
the
just
middle
can't
into
win.
the hands of his tight end, complete and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another
Run
good game. That's
down
now
that
35 yards
time.
combined on
Y'all
those
sing it with
last
me.
2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first
I
down.
want to run down the time so this game get down with because it's just. I feel bad for you,
This will
bub.
be incomplete.
I feel bad
Physical
for you.
play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times.
Who's ready for
We've
the
seen
MLB game
interceptions,
today?
of
I
course.
sure
He's
am.
really been through the
Try to
ringer,
end this
hasn't he?
series
What we've
today.
seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the
Let him have it. Good job.
Zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Now we got that ball back. We're about
23
to
yards for the
run it
touchdown. And the Cowboys get a
down.
bit closer.
Run it
And correct me if I'm wrong, that
down.
was just
Top
a
in the
simple
comments.
fly route, wasn't
Run it
No, there's
down.
nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the
You
receivers.
missed the field goal,
And then
Mom.
fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Look at him. Jason Garrett think he know it.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
It's funny that you kick it out of bounds but can't
And
kick.
this
You
will
got
be
big
a
yellow thing
touchback
right
as
there.
that sails over the end line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't
How does
get
that not make
anything going.
sense?
They
Please
have
tell
to
me.
come from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're
Nice
looking for
run.
a little more consistency.
Even though I want to run
At least
down
a
the
few times
time,
on
but
offense,
you
get a couple
know.
of first downs and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
I know this is
That
about to
looked
be
like an example
boring
of what he
because
said
you're
back in
sitting
the first
there, you
half. A
know.
running back of his size can really wear down
Oh, I
the
messed
defense.
up. I should have hit
He's
the gap.
starting to
I'd
do
probably
I
that.
scored
think you're
that
exactly
one.
right. And know what else he's doing?
Who cares? When we can run down this time like this, let's do that. Let's try to get at least 4 minutes off this time.
Their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Being chased
Nice
out
run.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Can't be dropping the ball when I'm trying to run down a clock.
From the 38 on 2nd and 10. They run it with Carson.
Nice run.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 29.
No, boy, look at that time. It's just
to the tune of 2
tight.
for 8
It's
so
just
far.
blowing
They're
away.
up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Man.
Run again with Carson.
And we're just getting him some extra yards for
as they bring him
fun.
down at the 23. It's a pickup of 6 and
We
good
started at
enough
like
to move the
9,
chains.
maybe?
Do my eyes deceive me?
Now look at us, boys. We're about to score in that times a
First
ticket.
seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He's ain't coming back. This is how we do it. He's not coming back. We'll leave this game for tomorrow to see what really wants to go on.
It's Carson, and he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards.
I'm just ready for the MLB game today, boys. They nailed that one. You know who's going to win that one for sure.
This is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And
the
then,
offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
we're going to play some Warzone, see what we got.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They get the first. The
Warzone, we'll do a long Warzone videos today, boys. Got nothing. Got nothing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Why would I want to score
That's
that?
one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it?
That's just beautiful.
Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
True.
They'll try
Just
to
gonna put it in there.
Carson.
Touchdown!
The Seahawks, they're able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns.
You on top of the
What he's
comments.
doing is contributing
No,
to their lead.
Seahawks.
He wants to continue to do so.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. It's a gain of 12.
I'm ready for the MLB. Did not say that a lot, but he just wants to go to end that series.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on
Yes,
first and 10.
he can't beat me. He's only beat me. Wait, Ken, have you beat me at MLB yet? Yeah, you did. You won the first game.
Gets him to the 42.
Guys, he always wins the first game, and
I
then
think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5.
but he
here.
never
They got
wins it.
to go with that.
That's crazy,
He's
boys.
going to let this one go deep.
Pick it, maybe?
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I remember Coach telling me a long
You've
time
already threw
ago,
to him
the
like 20
difference
times since you
between
made that deal.
safety in the NFL, corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by.
No, because that's all you know is him, and he still can't
do
do
it. Although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Prescott to throw it. Complete to Jason Witten. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
Bruh, hey.
Compelled to go for it there on fourth down.
Series 1-1 will have the game tomorrow at the Super Bowl, boys.
On a fourth down call, doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done as you noted, and they did.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. Cassius Marsh able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Pass on target. Prescott to Cooper. Touchdown!
We let him do that, boy. It's funny that he does that.
Amari Cooper with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing.
Boy, it's funny that we did that. And he actually kept scoring us.
They might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
The Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Able to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So first and 10
ain't even trying anymore. I ain't even playing with a controller. Oh, I gotta go.
Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is going to be intercepted.
Keep throwing it to it. No, I'm not. It's 1-1 now, Kenny.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off.
He can't even admit that it's over. He's so sad, boys.
They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Steps away to his left. Going for Metcalf on. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
No, you wouldn't.
Disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try to get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten, 29 yards. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
I'm just waiting for the game to end, boys.
Counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now.
Look at him dropping my controller. He's shaking so bad because he sucks. Because he sucks.
They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done,
you broke it.
And none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away.
It's over.
Able to disrupt yet another pass play.
I win again like I always do.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another
We'll
thing
be live tomorrow.
The points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Well, boys, this was a pretty good game, and we'll be live with some MLB baseball coming up with a series, and I think I'm putting it away today, boys. See you in a couple minutes.